So that's the picture inside the Bose 701. That's the crossover. This is the latest series that they did. It's still series 1, but this, for example, from the prototype that the Bose 701 did, that's the crossover in the bottom of the speaker. As you see, I take all the parts out. But this is the prototype, and you have only one 8-inch woofer, and it doesn't have the port. The latest version that they did with the 701, you have the port in the back, and you can see the difference in the still three-way speaker, but with the prototype they have different woofer, and the crossover was a little bit different as well. As you see the measurements here, it's still three-way speaker, and this is the latest version. It's still very simple crossover as well, as you see. So this is the prototype version that Bose used to do. They're not doing any 701s anymore, but as you see, you have the bigger port in the front. I'm sorry, inside the speaker, and there was only one 8-inch bass driver. So with the latest version that they did, they get rid of the one 8-inch woofer, and they use two 8-inch woofers inside. So this one and this one, and the way this speaker works is this speaker. I'm gonna fix all the mess later, but just to show you, this speaker sits on this one, and that's the way they create in the bass, the deep bass that the 701 creating. So to me, these two woofers looks pretty much like the Bose 301's woofers. So they're creating mid-range and a bass. With the first version that the Bose, the prototype, there was only one 8-inch woofer, totally different than this woofers that was creating just bass. So these two over here creating mid bass, and that's pretty much what is the difference between the Bose 701 prototype to the latest version. The latest version, as you see, there's some small differences between the two. And the port in the front is also, I'm sorry, the port in the back is also, and this one is a little bit bigger. This one is smaller, I think, than this one. This one looks a little bit, maybe ½ inch bigger. So anyway, this is the inside the Bose 701, and how he's creating his bass, his deep bass. This one sits on this one. You can see this kind of bass that people usually use in a car stereo, in the vehicles. But as you see, Bose use it in Bose 701. That's how he creating his deep bass. Very simple crossover. Alright, this is inside the Bose 701. And if you one day want to open the speaker, and if something fall down inside, you see it's very easy to open it. It's just 8 screws from here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws from this part.